What's going on? We're just gonna take a little walk. So join me and we'll see what we can find. Just looking for mushrooms, whatever else is out here, animals, whatever. So join me and let's go. What will we find in the woods? Oh, that's one over there. Just walking down in here right now. Some deer tracks. Deeper and deeper we go. Welcome, welcome. We gotta get past this bog before I can really find anything interesting here. And you can hear the interstate off to the side of me, so don't mind that. If I can get through here without getting my feet soaked. Whoa. There's usually some fish in here. Oh, frog. Oh, no fish today. You never know what you'll see out here, folks. And I just wanted to relax and take in some nature, so I figured I'd do a live for everyone. If it's cutting in and out, I'm sorry. It looks like I got pretty good signal, so. So what do we do here? Do I go right or do I go left? Anybody want to tell me which way to go? I'll let you Just comment in the comments and tell me left or right. No? Ten seconds and I'm gonna choose. Okay. We're going left. Super old tree stand. It's been there since I moved here. That little tiny tree, well, it's not so tiny anymore. It grew right up through it. Pretty cool. This is the bog where all the deers lay. Quite a bit of water running. I hear a deer. There's a deer. It was just snorting at me. We'll see if we can get out around it. I think it heard us and ran away. It was huffing and puffing. That was a little exciting. Well, we almost saw a deer. It might come cut back around and come towards us. That was neat. Kind of jumped me for a second because I wasn't expecting it. See if we can sneak around on it. There was a scrape here. You can still sort of see it. I'm trying to be quiet. Super exciting. We're gonna see if we can sneak around on them. It's pretty thick in there. That's why they call it exploring. I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. So what my plan was originally is to walk over to my corner property marker. See what we see on the way. Hello, Gim. I guess we'll go around and I'll take you over to my camp that got destroyed by trees and squirrel. Where'd you go, little guy? He's gone. So this was my old camp here. This is Camp Stonewall. There's some deer poop. This was my camp, and then we got a wicked bad storm. How you doing, Danny boy? I just jumped some deer. I'm trying to see if I can sneak up on them. I'm trying to be kind of quiet. But this was Camp Stonewall, and we had a bad storm and all the trees broke off. This path used to be wide open. That tree snapped off. And then we were gonna build camps all through here. And then every tree in the woods fell directly on my camp. My camp was right there. You can see the floor. Totally trashed it out on me. There's more snapped off over there. This one come completely out of the ground. I was hoping we'd get a glimpse of them deer, but I think they went the opposite way of me. I mean, Camp Stonewall is still fixable. I just have to cut all these trees and rebuild a camp here, but here's my old fire pit. We had some camo mesh sort of block us from the interstate. Try to get in around here. Yeah, a lot of work just destroyed. But now we're gonna walk over this way towards the interstate. Cobwebs in the face. You know, keep an eye out, folks. If you see mushrooms or something that I missed when you're watching, just let me know. Oh, I almost stepped on a bird. How you doing, little guy? Tweet, tweet, tweet. I'll take you out to show you the interstate for a second. Then we'll cut back in. And that is how close I am to the interstate. It's Interstate 95. But we're gonna go this way. Ooh. And we're looking real close for edible things. This is an old logging road. Let's do the limbo. There's a lot of stuff out here. Oh, I got something on my leg. I just love these old logging trails. Gotta find the corner spike. Don't you guys know where it is? I know where it is. It's in here, in this mess somewhere. Somewhere. Well, I know it goes this way. It's in here somewhere, but everything's fallen down, so I'll just find the next marker along the way. It's pretty hot out today. See, all along I-95, there's these giant hills like this. And that's where they put all the gravel when they were building the interstate in these sections. And then what was left, I guess they just left here. So we'll walk up over this hill and see what we got. It's pretty neat. Some big stones over here. Oh, look at that. Some white quartz. A little bit of pink quartz in it. It's pretty cool. Another piece right behind it. Pretty neat rocks. I am sweating, folks. Danny says, yeah, it is. Been working inside the apartment, moving stuff around, washing walls, and we still have not put an AC. We live on the second floor, too. Oh. Hey, how you doing, DF? I'm just walking my property, looking for wild edibles and trying to check on our property line. And I just jumped some deer earlier. I think they went the opposite direction, unfortunately. So we had a pretty interesting day the other day, metal detecting. None of us were doing anything. That guy was freaking livid drunk. It was bad. All right, so somewhere in through here, there should be a property line marker of some sorts. Last I knew, there was a rock wall. Right now I'm following a deer trail. Because normally if you follow deer trails, they take you to cool things. Because the deer know where to get food, they know everything. I used to love going on nature walks when I was a kid. 6 feet, wow. Yeah, I haven't been doing much in the rivers because I need to get a new pinpointer. And she's not working. It works, but I have to keep shutting it off, turning it back on. Look at that trail the deer cut up through. So, today I just want to take it easy and go for a little walk. And that's what I'm doing. But I appreciate you guys. Like I said earlier, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. I got all kinds of cool videos. I work hard trying to make them for everyone. Yeah, we gotta pay close attention for mushrooms, any kind of edible wild plants, because my mother absolutely loves that kind of stuff. And so if I find some, she's happy. This is pretty nice out through here. A lot of trees have fallen everywhere. Oh, mosquito. Hey, Mona and Wally. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you. We're looking for wild mushrooms or whatever we can find. So we're just taking our time here. Still haven't found the property markers. We had some issues a while back with them, so people thinking they own what they don't own. But right now I think I'm on the neighbor's property, so I think I gotta go more to the left. Oh, more spider webs. Ah, right in the face, and I'm sticky. So look at the amount of trees that have just fallen during all these storms. Major devastation. It's crazy. No snapping turtles today, Mona. I don't know why they, oh, found some mushrooms there, but it's nothing, I don't think it's anything that my mother's looking for. I'm not proficient with mushrooms, but she'll watch my video and see the mushrooms, and I know some of them, but I'm just searching, and she'll watch the video and then she'll be like, oh, where'd you find those ones? Where was that one? Where was that? Where was this? I do want to go take a class on mushrooms, though. All I know is you take a little bit of it, rub it on your hand and with some spit, and get all sopped up. And if it burns your skin or has any adverse effect, you can feel, or anything, that's one way to test plants if you were stranded and had to survive, rather than just eating a bunch. It's not a foolproof way, but it's better than starving to death if you were stuck out in the woods. And mushrooms are sneaky. They're good hiders. Whoa, look at that. I don't even know if you can see it. The giant spider web. I just almost walked right into it. No, thank you. I'll go this way. Yeah, I hit a couple bottle dumps today, but they weren't nothing special. My sister had found out about them. The only thing that was found out of one of them was a Moxie bottle. It had the label and everything still on it. But I didn't find it. Oh, what do we got over here? Looks like we got a milk crate. There's something in it. Looks like oops, I didn't mean to break it. Milk crate with a tarp in it. Oh, we got a bottle over here. Huh, maybe I camped out here before. I don't know. Hey, look, Boone's Farm. This is probably someplace that we camped out when we were younger. Don't tell anybody. Don't let my mom know that there's beer cans. Might have been a wild child. We got a mushroom right there. Well, the weather's not too bad today, but we did have some bad weather. You can see like the devastation of the trees out in the woods. There's definitely some beautiful plants out here. I love these little flowers. All right, I'm gonna sit down for a second. Take a break for just a minute because I need to. It's hot. Yeah, on this end of the world, Mona, never a dull moment, it seems like. It's like that the other day out there metal detecting that guy. And I give Robert props from Mainly Dirt Fishing because he had his headphones on. He was just doing his thing, metal detecting, and this guy was just picking at everybody. And then everybody else was sitting up in the corner in the shade, and Robert was still metal detecting, and this guy was like calling him a queer and a bunch of other stuff, and just wasn't all right. And then when he charged the field, Robert was just like, I've had enough. Luckily, I went over and, nothing happened. No fists were thrown or anything like that. But Robert apologized a million times, and I told him, I was like, dude, you were defending yourself. You were charged. Like, you didn't say anything to the guy except for, right before the whole thing happened, he just had enough, and he punched the ground, and he was like, blah, blah, blah. But, I don't blame him because I was getting fed up with it too. But anyways, nothing happened. We saved our permission. The guy went away. He stole my hat. A bunch of bull. But like I told Robert, if we were anywhere else, that guy probably would have got his head caved in because we don't deal with that shit. But, it is what it is. There's no way I was losing that permission. The field has given up so many things and still giving up stuff. The targets are getting lower. So we're getting, the way I look at it, if we get all the silver out of it, then we're getting closer to gold. Exactly, Mona. He didn't. And he wasn't out there trying to fight the guy either. Just that, like I told him, he's like, you were defending yourself. Oh man, I'm just sitting here and I'm getting ticks. Oh, I'm not sitting here much longer. That's 2 I just took off me. Time to move. Though, it's getting kind of annoying. Like, it's like a 50-50 thing, and with metal detecting and stuff, and it seems like you got half the time you have people that are completely interested in what you're doing, and then the other half the time is people that just want to cause a problem because they want to feel like they are important or something, and I just don't understand it. Especially when we were out there metal detecting and we were quiet as church mouses. I'm not even kidding. Unless somebody found something and yelled across the field or something. But, You know, if we were out there having a bonfire, probably the dude would have came over and had no problem. I don't know. And then it's just like, you know, if I would have posted that video and it was a big fight, everybody would have said, you should have done the opposite and protected your permission and not promote fighting with metal detecting and blah, 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 you know. But I didn't. And then everybody was like, I would have smashed his teeth in. So it is what it is, I guess. All right, I gotta head back this way. Yeah, exactly. And that guy, when he came out and Robert put his fists up, like preparing himself, and by the time I got over and got between both of them, I looked at that guy and I told him, I was like, dude, I know you're having a bad day. I was like, but we're not here to bug you. We're not here to cause problems with you. Like, we didn't dig on your property. I have permission to be here. And then his look, everything about him just changed instantly. And he looked at me and he goes, how did you know I was having a bad day? And I was like, you look like you're having a bad day, bud. I was like, just calm down. Like, we're not here to freaking fight you. And then he thought he was my best friend the rest of the time. But that's what happens when you get too drunk. And that guy was drunk. Started trying to like Robert thought that, because he wanted to shake my hand and I shook his hand, but he thought that like he was gonna grab my hand and pull me in, and I knew right away that the guy was super drunk. And so if he did try to swing, I would have just dropped him. I would have kicked his feet right out from underneath of him, and then he would have landed on his back and felt like an idiot. But luckily, it just didn't happen like that, and I'm thankful for it. So anyways, back to what we're doing. It's just crazy that things that happen sometimes, and then when you record it, people either understand or they don't. Some more deer tracks going through here. Some pretty dense woods out here. I don't know if that would be good for society, Mona, me being a counselor. Thank you, Danny. That was the whole objective. Like I said, the field that keeps on giving, that place has given up so many great items that there was no way I was going to let a fight happen. I mean, he went over to Ezra first and freaking told him he'd give him $100 if he left. And Ezra's like, oh, there's some barbed wire. But Ezra's like, I am not taking your money. I'm good. I don't want your money. And then that pissed him off. And that's why, if you watched the video, it's why I shut my camera off when I was heading over, because if I would have got on, like some people would have just gone over and recorded him and it would have made him even worse and all that. But I didn't want to escalate the issue. That's pretty cool. Barbed wire running out through here. See, all this used to be farmland at one time. And I've yet to find a bottle dump or a privy. But I'm thinking the privy might be up by my front yard, by the foundation. Someday I'll get some of them, I don't know what they call them, divining rods or whatever. Wow, it's getting dense. Getting dense in here, guys. You know, we could run into some coyotes. I hear them out here all the time. I never see them. But I'll probably shoot them all this year, because they're chasing our deer off. Chasing everything off. Sorry, I got spider webs in my face again. Ugh. Spider webs are the worst when you're sweating. But I can be honest with you guys. Like I am not about fighting. Like I can if I need to. I am not one person to mess with, but I don't choose to. I will try to not fight before I will fight somebody. Anybody I've ever fought in my whole entire life, I felt like a jerk afterwards. Even if I hated them, still felt like a jerk, and I don't want to feel that way. Hey, this is a pretty nice spot right here. I just love that moss. Nope, there's no bounties out for me. Maybe when I was younger they were looking for me a little bit, but I'm a good guy now. I'm not seeing a whole lot of edible plants. It's all freaking pine groves, that's why. Oh, I see a land marker. Right over there. Okay, now we're in business. This is a pretty neat tree. It's got a bunch of rocks stacked to it, next to it. Oh, for the coyotes. Some deer poop. I don't think they do a bounty. They just give you a license and you can shoot them. I have heard about that in like other states and stuff. I don't know if I'm at the corner of my property or not. I see the corner of my property, there was a sign my dad put up somewhere. This looks like it, but yeah, right there. There's the, there it is right there. Could you see this guy put up, oh no, it wasn't this guy. That's not that guy. The guy that was on, that's on this side of us, the back side. He put up signs years ago. He came and asked for permission to hunt on our property. And my dad was like, yeah, no problem. You know, thanks for asking. And then he cut a line right down through, which I believe is that right there. You can see it's sort of clear through there. Then he put up signs saying no trespassing. And my dad didn't have no trespassing signs up then, or posted signs. That's a fresh batch. But then he was like, well, if you're going to be that way, then I'm going to put signs up on my property. And he told the guy not to hunt on our property. You know, somebody gives you permission and then you decide to not let them have permission. That's pretty messed up. These clouds are moving pretty quick. Yeah, the problem with the coyotes is they breed and kill everything, running in packs. And out here, we had Nicholas all set up to get a deer, not last year, but the year before. And we put something over there. Just heard something. But we put up deer cameras to see what was coming in. And it was deer, and then nothing. Then coyotes. And then we couldn't believe it. They were eating some apples that we had out there. It was pretty crazy. Look at this. This log. I remember this from when I was a kid or younger. I better not go any further over that way. I'm on my neighbor's property right now anyways, but now I'm back on my property. But if I go that way, the guy's shooting over there. I don't want to go that way. I always wonder where these big holes like this came from. Was it a tree years ago? Yeah, that's the thing. And I think that's why the coyotes moved over this way, because there are a ton of rabbits here. They've actually been getting into my mom's garden. Yeah, you guys just gotta bear with me. I gotta keep stopping for a second because it's hot and I'm sweating big time. But I appreciate everybody. It's been a pretty good live so far. I'm just exploring. Look at these old trees. I haven't gone through these deep parts of our woods yet. In a while, I should say. We do gotta head sort of back towards the other side, because last year I was walking through making a video, and I believe it was, I don't remember exactly what the mushroom was, but it was like chicken in the woods or oyster mushrooms, or it was something. And my mom saw it in my video and she was like, "Where was that? Go back and get it." And I couldn't remember where it was, so I'm hoping they grew back this year and I can find them. Oh, it's hot. It's humid, big time. I'm not sure. I would tell you the exact temp, but if I mess with my phone, I would probably lose my stream. Oh, look at this. We got a blueberry patch. My mom won't be happy to know about that one. That means I'll have to come down here and burn it. It's a nice little patch too. Right next to a path over there. 75 degrees. Thank you, Seth. How's it going, bud? Look at this new blueberry patch I just found. I want to bring the saw down and cut a square around it and clean it all up for Mom so she can have more blueberries. Yeah, I'm sweating. Like I walk 20 feet and I start sweating. But this is a good score here. Blueberry jelly, blueberry pies, and wild blueberries. And then if I burn them off, they'll come back even better. Look, they're already flowering. That's awesome. Mother will be happy about that one. Get off me, fly. So I believe if I go this way, I should come back out to the trail. But I'll go over this way just to see what's over here. Oh, hey Mother, did you see the blueberry patch I found? I'll go back and show you. Maybe it was lobster mushrooms, Mona. I don't even know if my mother's listening. Mother, are you there? Right over here. Check this blueberry patch out. It's a pretty nice size too. If I clean it up, cut the trees out of it, and we burn it, you can have two patches. I'm sure the animals will enjoy it too. But anyway, that's cool. What was that mushroom that I found last year that you were like, where was that at? What kind of mushroom was that? Like I said, I don't know a lot about mushrooms. I know some, but definitely, Danny, no problem. I feel bad because I still got one that I haven't sent out, which I'm going to be doing soon. Belongs to BC Treasure Trails. I have not forgot him. I keep forgetting to send it out. Oh, it was a lobster mushroom. Okay. I'm going back that way right now. Let's go see if I can. I don't even know if they're out this time of year or what, but here's some more blueberries right here. Oh, I know where I am. Exactly where I am. Oh, look, another giant batch of blueberries over here. Well, it's not giant, but it's another patch of them. So I believe this should bring me. Oh, that was a big scrape there last year. More trees in the trail. More spider webs. Not in my face, not today. More blueberries. I guess that's why you gotta love Maine. Look at that, more blueberries right there. A ton of them out this way. That's a nice patch right there. Look at them ones. Mom, you're very observant. Of course there are wild ones out back. But I'm saying you can bring them around by burning them. There's another scrape right there from the rut or whatever. I'm not going back into there. I was just looking. Whew, I am so hot. It is not even funny. But it's a good workout. Thermite, hello. How are you been, dude? How are you been? How have you been? I think my brain's frying from heat over exhaustion. There's all kinds of trails. Thought I knew where I was, but it's just weird, these piles of rocks like that. Yeah, that's on the list. Ah, some shade. Whew. Oh, oops. I thought he was telling me those are wild, they are not planted. And I was like, well, of course they're not planted. I'm not sure if I've been through here. More blueberries. Blueberries are doing pretty good out here, all on their own. All right, well, now that we're out of Tick Central, I gotta take a second, sit down, trying to enjoy myself, but hiking, you get freaking hot real quick. Whew. Super beautiful out though, as far as in the woods, everything's nice, green. Mosquitoes are biting really well. I've been on here I've been on live for an hour already. Wow. But yeah, my goal is to head back across the property. I'm pretty much in the middle now, going straight across. At some point, I'll show you guys like sort of what our property looks like. You know, as far as the shape. There's 46 acres. Oh, that breeze is beautiful. Yeah, my old house in Palmyra, mother, I had endless blackberries, and they were as big as my thumbnail. Nope, there's no home sites. The only one that I know of that wasn't a home site, it was probably a barn or something at one time, is that foundation that's right at the front of our property. And like I said, guys, I'm just taking a break for a minute. Sorry the camera's bouncy, it's because I'm holding on to it and walking, and I need to take a break. Yeah, what my mom just said. Echo! She's gonna slap me when I get back to the house. Look at these clouds, I can't help it. How many people have, when they were younger or whatever, have ever just laid down and just watched clouds go by? Because I can't believe how fast they're moving today. But it was all rainy this morning, and then the sun came out. All right. We're gonna continue on here in just a second. Go see if we can find that spot where all those mushrooms were. They'll probably rot before we get to them. Most of them, because there's so many. It would take a team of 300 guys to frickin' cut all this wood. Or maybe just a chainsaw that works. All right, I gotta get in my bag. And then we're gonna continue on and see if we can find them mushrooms. Whoa. All right. I gotta set you guys down for a minute. Hi. All right, now I get my bag back on. Yeah, the only problem with a lot of it is there's a lot of pine. And you don't want to burn a crap ton of pine because creosotes up your chimney. But if you mix it, you know, one stick here and there, usually can be all right. All right, so we're on a trail. I'm starting to wonder what trail I'm on. There, mother. I made you a moderator. Now you can, oh, look, Danny Boy's not a moderator on my channel. Now he is. All right, let's continue on. Don't mind me. Continue. Tell you what though, this is like my favorite place in the whole entire world to be. Just out in the woods. Someday I'm gonna run into a bear, I'm gonna run into something. It's just not today. Starting to get weirded out because we're gonna go around that. I'm not familiar with this trail I'm walking on. Oh, okay, yeah, I know where I am now. Never mind. Came through here before. This doesn't look very old. Well, at least you got to go fishing. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. But don't die. Oh, there we go. Oh, ha! I know where I am. What a dummy. Right back where I started. Just looks so much different with all these trees down. Because that's the chair Nicholas sits in to go hunting. So I gotta go up here and to the left. Up into the deep woods on that side. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, it's amazing how the woods can just fool you. You can almost think you went the wrong direction when you know this property. Like, I used to know it like the back of my hand. Now I'm figuring it all out again. Right here's where me and Kenny and Nicholas set up a bear trap. Because you see, you make a big V out of the wood, you put the trap down in there with a piece of PVC or whatever, and it's a snare trap. So when the bear reaches down in, he gets hooked around his arm and he's hooked to a tree, and then he can't go anywhere. And then you come down and shoot him. But the bear never came. Sign of him out here, but I guess they didn't like the blueberry spray and the jelly donuts. Yes, Mona, that was a lawn chair. That's what Nicholas brought down to sit in when he was hunting. I haven't really seen much for mushrooms down here at all. Oh, it's so nice and cool in this area. Oh, frickin' A, man. Spider webs in the face again. Usually, I walk with a little stick out in front of me to stop them. I believe those were fiddleheads at one point in time. That grew up. But Mona, I'm sure if you're interested in a thing of fiddleheads, that I could send you one in the mail if you would like one. Because I remember you saying you would love to try fiddleheads. And you've been a pretty awesome person on my channel, and I appreciate you. So I think we might be able to get some to you. I could have picked more this year, but I picked 30. I think Mom said 31 or 32 pounds. Well, if there is, I'm covered already. Because I've walked through too many spider webs already. All right, so we're getting near the bog again. She's gonna be a little soupy in here. Oh. But the spot, I gotta go around this. I'm sinking, if you can see the mud. The spot I need to get to is off to that side. Oh, feet are wet, feet are wet, feet are wet. Oh, feet are wet. Oh, man. Just got my feet soaked. What I was trying not to do. Step over this. It is warm. All right. Well, look, there's a spider right there. It's right there. Focus. Oh, you see him. Deep, deep, deep. So we'll go this way. All right, so that's orange marker. And that orange marker is one that I put up. So that when I was out to Camp Stonewall, my buddies that showed up knew which way to go. All right, so right over here, when I must have been 16 or 17, I built a gold sluice, thinking I was gonna find gold right next to the interstate. More spider webs in the face. And I'll show you it. if I can get over there. It's still there. I used a piece of liner from a tailgate from a truck. Oh, look at that. It's neat. Oh, stabbed. Right in the neck by a stick. It's still there. You see that? See that black piece? I sat down here for 2 or 3 days trying to freaking see if I could find gold in this little stream. And then all these trees all the way up through, I had it all clean so it would just run through. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, that's a little soft. I'm just sweating. Nope, not trying to find gold today, but I did years ago. Welcome to the stream. Trump always wins. I'm out just looking for wild plants, edible things, checking out my property. Right now we're headed back towards where I seen some mushrooms before. This right here is a fire pit that Nicholas is probably 7. Me and him came out here and we stayed in a tent right over there where all the blueberries are. But we're just hiking. Quite an extensive piece of property out here. It's nice right through here because it's shady, nice and cool. Somewhere like here I gotta go in because the mushrooms I found were near my father's old tree stand that everybody forgot about, and I knew it was there. Nicholas says, no, Papa took it down, and I'm like, no, I don't know if he did, and we found it. Oh, look, found ourselves a bottle. What kind of bottle is it? No deposit. What was that, a Sprite maybe? Probably 60s, 70s. Oh, what do we got here? Coyote. Coyote poop. Funny. Look at these trees that fell. Oh my goodness. Because me and Nicholas came through here that year. There was poop on the ground. Yeah, because I gotta follow that trail. Right there. If I can. So those mushrooms were through here somewhere. Just gonna take more exploring because all the places I've walked, I didn't see much of any sign of anything. What is that? Oh man, that's the tree stand. The tree broke that the tree stand was on. No shit. Well, I might be able to, oh, my cord's all wound up. Hold on, folks. Oh man, look at this. I was gonna cut everything out and get this tree stand operational again. That's the seat for the tree stand. But this tree broke right off with the tree stand in it. Didn't mess up the tree stand much, which is good. So I'm gonna have to come down here and try to get it out of the tree. You can see how long it had been there. It grew right into the tree. Yeah, I'm working on eventually someday having Starlink, so when I go up to the north, deep Maine woods, I can freaking still do a live for y'all. I went up to the ghost trains and just had to make a regular video. I am sweating. Look how nice it is in here, though. There used to be, that stand sat there, and you can see all these little trees. There was a shooting lane that went that way. Yeah, I can't believe that. I really wanted to use that stand. I wanted it to be where it was because my dad put it there. I'll just have to take it down, and now I don't have a tree. I'll have to look around. Maybe I can use that one. Pretty crazy. Look, a Bud Light can hiding in the woods over there. This has been a pretty interesting walk. I never would have thought that that tree would break off with a tree stand in it. Pretty crazy. And I'm not seeing any mushrooms, so. Yeah, I do gotta chill for a second, actually, but I'm trying to find a good spot to do that. This looks like a good spot. Sit my ass down on a tree for a second. Oh, you can see the interstate up there. The cars going by. Meow. Break time. Oh, so I got a lot. As soon as I get a new pinpointer, which I'm working on, I'm trying to raise the funds for it. I got a lot of other things going on. A lot of things I gotta freaking pay for and freaking bills and everything else. But as soon as I get that pinpointer, I'll be back in the water. No, sir. Trump always wins. This is the great state of Maine. Trying to do everything one-handed here. She is warm out. I appreciate everybody, though. This has been a great stream, and I really enjoy nature, and I really enjoy showing you guys, so. Whew. But, you know, I am human. I gotta take a break at some point. Otherwise, I die, just like everybody else. But it's quite a bit of woods and a bunch of trees like this. Not much, man. What's going on, Wade? Welcome, buddy. We're out exploring the property, trying to find some wild edibles, but I mean, I passed a bunch of stuff that you can eat, but I'm looking for certain things. And like over there, you can make some nice honeysuckle tea. It does get fairly cold. But right now it's hot and I'm sweating to death. So I'm taking a break for a minute. We're just listening to the cars go by on the interstate here for a brief moment while I try to cool off. But, oh look, there is a chain. You see that chain? Can I zoom in while I'm in live? Oh, I can. I didn't know I could do that. See that chain? I just noticed that. That is very weird. That looks like a tree stand chain. But why is it in the woods right there? I just looked over and seen it. Oh, my pipe. Just a little bit of tobacco. Yeah, they are all dead. But there's a lot of nice trees out here. It's just a lot of work. You know, someday, hopefully I can have 100 friends and we'll have a big giant freaking get together and we'll just go through this land and clean it all up and make it beautiful or something. But yeah, it's kind of bugging me. I want to see what it is. Just a random chain. This is what happens when you're a metal detectorist and a treasure hunter. You find weird stuff in the middle of nowhere. But that's a nice chain. It was grown into the tree at one time. Cool. I'll be back out here, so I'll leave it there for now. All right, I think we're ready to continue on. Get out away from this interstate a little bit. That's the main thing about, you know, exploring and doing what I do is it's like you might go somewhere and find absolutely nothing, or you might go somewhere and find something cool. But if you don't go, you'll never find anything. But anyways, let's continue on. Let's go back this way. This is probably gonna get tough to walk through because we're coming back into the bog. It's one of my favorite trees or whatever. Honeysuckle. $57 degrees. You can have the thing is it's more humid than hot. All right, well, we're gonna attempt to go through here. If I do this right, I won't get my feet more soaked. Oh, frog. Meow. Run! She's soupy through here. Yeah, this is a really nice spot through here. This is what I'm walking through. There's your I-95. Now we'll start coming back into some more interesting area. What, Mona? Where am I? I am here. I'm at my property. My mom's up to the house. Maybe I missed the conversation. It's 96 degrees. Wow. Well, you're in Clearwater, Florida. Go to the beach, bud. Right? Isn't that near the beach? Now, this is a part of the property me and my mom walked up on in one of my videos. I'll go show you guys our stone supply that we can build with, you know, like garden beds and stuff like that. Because like I said earlier in the video, there's all kinds of places where they stacked up. I think it's over here. Yep. Look at these stones. They stacked them all up when they were doing the interstate. And got them out of the road. There's all kinds of flat ones. Hey, no problem, Danny. You're one of my buddies. Someday we're gonna get to hunt together and that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we got tons of honeysuckle. I think there might be different kinds of honeysuckle too, so. Phew, it feels like it gets hotter the more I go uphill. Go figure. I'm gonna say it again, even though it seems like people stop watching when I say it, but make sure you like and subscribe, folks, if you ain't. Because with Outdoors with Aaron, you never know what I'm gonna be doing next. And it's usually something pretty cool. And lately, it just seems like I go out and do something and nobody cares. An animal hole. Let go of my cord. Thank you. Trying to get up here because right up here there's a spot that's right next to the interstate. It's like an opening. And it's on our property, so I can go there without the cops arresting me. Whew. That tree about ready to kill someone. A lot of work to be done. Some cedars. You can make some turkey calls. There's another one of those hills I was talking about. This is all grown up so much. Trees fall down. Oh my God. Some nice cedar right there. They're not rotten either. I'm gonna have to come down and cut those and bring them up. So I got a fence up by the garden that my dad built out of cedar poles. All right, here and we made it. Let's go say hi to the people on the interstate. See you later, mother. See you in a minute. Yeah, me and my friends used to sit right here because I'm on my property and the cop spot's right over there. Woo! Cool. I'm thinking about putting a sign out here that says, "Watch Outdoors with Aaron" on YouTube. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? All right, and next up on the amazing journey with Aaron should be another campsite, then more trees down, and then the teepee and the bear. Teepee and the bear. Whew, it's warm out. So technically, I guess this fence they put up is like we own to the interstate, but we are not allowed to do anything past that fence, which was put up in probably the 70s or something. I don't know. But you can only cut so close to the interstate. The guy on the other side of the interstate, I heard years back that he cut out his trees all the way to the interstate, and I heard he got in trouble for it. But I don't know how much truth is behind it. Well, this was a pretty amazing journey so far today. All right, so this is my other campsite. Did a couple of lives from here. Well, you can only cut so close to the interstate. They don't want you to cut a certain feet away from the interstate. I think it's mostly just so that people don't get distracted when they're driving down the interstate. Because usually if there's a big opening, then people are like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm not paying attention. But anyways, this is a teepee right here that my dad built for the kids when they were all little. Pretty neat. And over here there was a bear. It's long since rotted. You might still be able to make it out a little bit. I can't really see it. Ow, prickle bush. You can see it was carved into a bear face. Prickle bush. And then right over here is my mom's blueberry patch that we gotta fix because the little trees have grown up in it. But this is the end of the hike. I appreciate everybody for joining me during that. If you haven't watched my other videos, please do. I do have a sort of like a bloopers video that's coming out that I'm going to do as soon as I get up to the house here in a little bit. And it's just pretty much a bunch of places I went treasure hunting, and it was kind of some fails, but kind of funny. And yeah, so it's going to be a members only video. So if you're not a member, you might want to think about being a member so you can watch them. But anyways, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for going on a walk with me, and I hope you enjoyed that. And there'll be more to come. I sure will, Wade. I sure will. See you later, Danny. I appreciate everybody that's joined and hung out. Western Mass Outdoor Boys. Hey, man. I don't know how much of it you've seen. I'm getting ready to exit out, but go back and watch it, bud. I took a walk around my property. Hopefully we can hook up sometime soon. And on that note, I appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. Peace.